Welcome on YouTube Live. So, welcome those on YouTube Live, those on Facebook Live. Welcome. Thanks guys for joining me. I appreciate you guys. And hope you've been following along. We've been putting out a lot of content. We come every Thursday around noontime, Eastern time. So if you want to ask us some questions, if you want us to help you with your business or your ventures or what you're trying to get done in terms of business, in terms of personal development, in terms of growing yourself. Let's say you're feeling stuck and you just don't know how to get past it, reach out to us. We're on all the social media platforms, so you can reach out to us on Facebook, you can reach out to us on Instagram, you can reach out to us on Twitter. The whole name is Kirunda Group, Kirunda Group Corp. And if you can find us online, kirundagroup.com. You can find us on on every platform. So reach out to us, even Instagram, we're there. We try to put out motivational stuff to get you, first of all, just out of bed so you can get stuff done. But then also you want to learn a little bit more from somebody who's hopefully done something. And myself, I have not reached all my goals, but I believe I've done a lot of things that I could help other people reach their goals, small or big, business or personal development wise. We're here to help you. I mean, I don't get paid for this. I just do this to help out the community. And we do seminars. We do talk at conferences, talk at schools, and we just try to help give out information that's not taught in school. And the reason we come live is because you can more interact with the people that are small business owners, people that are in the industry. If you have specifics about questions on how to get started, how to move forward, how to buy a house, how to fix your credit, how to just get in a better situation for yourself, we put out the content so you guys can learn from it. And then you can email us or contact us if you have any questions, and we can help you get over that hump that you have. And there's a lot of people out there that want to charge money for information that should be for free. So for me, I put myself out there as a business owner, as a real estate investor, as a person who's gone from zero to seven figures. I believe I have some knowledge I could help out other people with, especially people who are coming from zero. And it's really, for me, it comes from knowing that I didn't have anybody like this to give me information. So I put it out there so hopefully somebody else who doesn't have that information can learn from someone like me. So that's the biggest thing in terms of what we do and what we're trying to do. And the show, we call it Invest in Your Future. And the reason we call it Invest in Your Future is because every single person, every single person should be investing in their future. Every single person. I don't care if you're, from 10 years old to 60 years old, you should be investing in your future. It's 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 critical. It's not just it's not something that you should take for granted. A lot of people take stuff that they can't concept the fact that there's going to be a future. So they live on the now. They live on they live on I could spend the money now and live okay. Maybe I'll make another money this week, next week, or live check to check. Or they say, what, I mixed up my credit, so I can't fix it. There's no point in going back and fixing my credit. Maybe I can never own a house because houses are too high, houses prices are too infrequent, or I don't have money for down payment, all these questions. And we're here to help you and tell you, listen, you could do anything you want. Anything you can put your mind to, you can do it. The biggest thing is you just need help. You just need a little bit of help. And that's why I'm here to help you. And if you have questions, please reach out to us. We get questions from all around. I mean, I get questions from Africa, from Brazil, on people who are trying to start something. And so we try to help them by just giving out the information. It really comes down to you, though. If you really want something and you find the information, it's about you implementing it and doing something with it. If you don't feel like doing something, you're not going to do it. Doesn't matter who tells you, doesn't matter who inspires you, doesn't matter what quote you read. If you don't have the guts and the balls to get out of bed and do something, you're never going to reach it. So for me, I always thought if I had the information, I would have reached this goal that I am right now much quicker, much faster. So I believe that if I put out the information, it'll help somebody get there much quicker. So let's get the show started. Let's get this show started. Welcome back to another episode of Invest in Your Future. I'm your host, Kenny, CEO of Corunda Group Corporation. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and YouTube Live. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for all the questions and all the comments, all the likes. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. And if you want to reach out to us, email us at info@corundagroup.com. That's info@corundagroup.com. Or reach out to us on Facebook, on Twitter, or Instagram, or any social media that you use. Just find us, Corunda Group. That's KIRUNDA Group. And let us know how you're doing, how we can help you. If you have business questions, if you need some consulting with your business, reach out to us. We could also help you with that. If you have like serious issues with personal development, we could also help you with that too, just to get your mind to the level where you can get success, because a lot of people are stuck in the poor mindset, and it starts with the mind. If your mind is poor, you're always going to be poor. So before you even think about money, before you think about any kind of business, before you think about any kind of success, you need to get your mind right, and hopefully we can help you with that. So just ask us if you have any questions on that, and maybe we'll come up with some more future episodes on that to help you in terms of personal development. Now, today's episode, we're going to be discussing the critical inch. The critical inch. The critical inch states that in order to progress in anything, in a relationship, in business, in making money, in credit, in stocks, in anything that you could think of, there's a critical inch that you need to address. The critical inch is the movement that's going to move the needle, meaning the action that you're going to take that's going to actually really make a difference. A lot of people think they're doing something important when they're just doing busy work. What this does is you feel productive, but you're not moving forward. You're not making steps forward. You're not progressing. And each day goes by and you think, I've made some progress. I think I've moved forward. I think I've done something. When maybe all you've done is just clean your desk, you haven't done anything that's critical in terms of your business, in terms of your health. You have not done the critical inch. That's what this episode's about, the critical inch. Now, people ask, how do I know if I'm being productive? First of all, you understand that productivity comes down to your actions. Your actions come down to what you decide to do. What you decide to do should be the critical inch. The critical inch is the movement that's going to actually move the needle. Meaning, is it going to progress you forward, or is it just making busy work to make you feel like you're doing something that's productive that might not be productive? So let's take an example. If you have a business and you sell socks, and your job is to get on the phones and call as many people or as many stores to house your socks. If you're not on the phone making those phone calls, you're not following the critical inch. You're not doing the critical inch. It's important to understand that your job at that point to make a progress is the critical inch of making phone calls. If it's 50 calls, if it's 100 calls, whatever it is, that's the critical inch. It's not to get ready to make calls. It's not to, to write a script. It's to dial the numbers and get on the phone with the people that you need to get to in terms of making those sales. Now, this comes down to just a sales job. If your critical inch is to be in the gym, you need to be in the gym. That's the critical inch. It's not to get ready for the gym. It's not to prepare for it. It's not to watch workouts. It's not to, prepare mentally. No, it's to be in the gym. If you're going to be in the gym, that's the job. That's the critical inch. That's where you're supposed to be. That's the critical inch that's going to make you move forward. So people need to understand and need to separate from being busy to having productivity by finding their critical inch. In terms of anything you want to get done, you need to find out what your critical inch is. And it takes time to understand this, but it's going to change also what your critical inch is going to be. One day it might be just to make phone calls. Next day might be to go outside, knock on doors. Next day might be prospecting. It all comes down to what's the critical inch for that day that's going to make me move forward. If you're not doing that, you're not progressing at all. It's tough to make steps forward if you're not focused on the critical inch. It's very important to separate yourself from everyone else and focus on what's really important. An inch is a small measurement, but if you continually add on to it on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, that inch grows dramatically. But if you think you're working and you're being productive and you think I'm busy today, so I'm being productive, but you're not focused on the critical inch, you're not moving forward, you're not progressing. So you're going to stay in the same position that you are. So you need to focus on what is my critical inch. If it's to make sales calls, that is the critical inch. If it's to be doing 60 push-ups, that's the critical inch. Are you doing the push-ups? Are you just watching somebody do push-ups? Are you just thinking about doing push-ups? No, the critical inch is to do the push-ups, to get down and do the push-ups. If your job is to program computers and the critical inch is to finish that program, are you actually programming or are you preparing to program? Are you asking questions? Are you doing something else that is actually taking you away from the critical inch? People need to focus on the critical inch. It's what progresses you forward. So find your critical inch and work it. Work it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. That's the only way you can progress. The critical inch. See you guys later on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube. Thanks again, guys. If you have any questions, reach out to us. info@corundagroup.com. That's info@corundagroup.com. And I'll see you guys next time.